About trauma. We're living through one right now. Now, what exactly is a trauma? Psychologically, it's an extreme experience or injury that causes serious damage. In other words, a pain so intense it can't fully be processed in the moment, so the pain continues long after the incident which caused it. Heather Heyer's family is going through their personal pain at her memorial today. The Charlottesville community is trying to unite and heal after Saturday's violence. And the entire nation has spent days processing this weekend's hate until last night, when that processing gave way because President Donald Trump made things much worse.
I think there's blame on both sides. You look at both sides. I think there's blame on both sides, and I have no doubt about it, and you don't have any doubt about it either. I've condemned neo-Nazis. I've condemned many different groups, but not all of those people were neo-Nazis, believe me. Not all of those people were white supremacists by any stretch. Those people were also there because they wanted to protest the taking down of a statue, Robert E. Lee.
Donald Trump's moral ambiguity about the violence that day and the apparently tacit support for some white supremacists was chilling. It was obviously wrong. And it was fundamentally traumatic because it prolongs and deepens this weekend's pain, because it risks emboldening criminal elements in this white supremacist movement. And it was traumatic because it offers comfort and potential justification to those criminal perpetrators. The president's apparently spontaneous remarks also revealed that he, Donald Trump, who vowed never to be soft on crime, has now found one crime scene apparently warranting his compassion. The unambiguous crime scene where a man vowing hate killed a woman preaching love. That is the setting where Donald Trump discovered maybe he's soft on crime after all. There's no way to rush healing this kind of trauma, and we shouldn't try. Before any healing, there must be reckoning, there must be judgment, and there must be outrage. Today, we also learned Heather Heyer believed in moral outrage, as her mother recounted at the memorial.
My child's famous Facebook post was, "If you're not outraged, you're not paying attention." She paid attention. She made a lot of us pay attention. Oh my gosh, dinner with her, we knew was going to be an ordeal of listening and conversation and perhaps disagreement.
Listening is vital right now, listening to a mother mourning, and listening to concerns around the nation, and listening to decide which of those concerns are legitimate. There are legitimate concerns, we in the press often note that, and listening for which concerns are not legitimate. And listening to the president, Donald Trump, revealing himself. He's not the first American figure, of course, to traffic in hate while pretending otherwise, and many people want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Other people don't. But let's be clear. Now, August 15th marks a before and after line where no intellectually honest person can claim they don't know where Trump stands on these issues. And that's not all. We can listen to Trump's own aides. Some of them say they were not surprised by this. They were only upset that Donald Trump's apparently true views went public. Consider this galling report in the New York Times. The Trump staff said they never expected to hear such a voluble articulation of opinions the president had long expressed in private. Long expressed. For those Trump aides, apparently the problem is not coddling white supremacy, it's getting caught doing it. Now, we live in a hyperbolic era, and we have to remind ourselves not every development's a turning point, not every story is breaking news, and Jefferson's political advice is true. Every difference of opinion is not a difference of principle. But some differences are about principle. It may be traumatic to confront a president violating our founding principle of equality, but it is a trauma well worth tackling because the alternatives, accepting hate or living a national lie, those alternatives are unacceptable. Thank you for watching. Hardball starts now.